Hello, YouTube. So, let's start this off by saying two quick things. My hair is very sweaty, and I almost wanted to cancel this video come out. I've canceled this every single time I went to record it. To be perfectly honest, the reason I'm uploading this on the 25th at really late at night is because more than likely I'm going to a family gathering on the 25th, and I would rather have this come out like 30 minutes after I would leave the family gathering, because I rather not talk about the tattoo with family members. I know family members watch my videos, at least when I do videos like this talking about stuff. This video is about this tattoo. Do it like this. If you're curious, this is half of a tattoo. There's supposed to be a word underneath this. About 2 years ago, I thought about the idea of having something like this. Of a word, and if I was able to hit certain mental goals, I would add a word to it. I know what word I would add. The first idea was Zero Shield, and that could reference two different animes, and also would reference Halo, like Zero Energy Shields and stuff like that. And about a year and a few months, I was at a very low point. And when getting, give me 1 second. When getting this tattoo, I said, could you do this? Zero. And I could lie. And say it's ReZero. I love ReZero. I can lie and say it's ReZero. But this is a thing. This tattoo is, I always look at my right hand when doing stuff. Like if I'm lying in bed and looking up, I'm always looking at my right hand. If I were to do this plan, I would have to put a tattoo on a place of the body I see all the time. It can't be hidden. It would have to be out in the open. And so the risks, and I was like, okay, it can't be a big tattoo. It also can't be loser. It can't be freak. It can't be stuff that I would love, because that's how I feel about myself. I can't do that because I can't get away with saying, oh, it's anime tattoo. It's from this. If I did just Zero, I could say, look, it's an anime tattoo. It's from this anime called ReZero. This is what I think of myself. I have at least that's what I thought of myself. I can say I have put stuff in place. I won't say what the goals are, but I've put goals in place. If I can hit those goals, eventually you'll see the other word added onto the tattoo. Let me quickly say this. Thank you guys, everyone, for this last year. It's been amazing. We've grown a bit, and it's been a lot more support to the channel in that, and it's been awesome. In this last year, I've started antidepressants again, and It's been years since I've been on it, and I've technically, I think this is like my second or third different medicine that we're trying. So far, it's been helping. And I'm like bettering myself. If I get injured, I'm not waiting months or years to get it looked at. I'm actually going and putting appointments in. I'm bettering myself, and it's gonna be a long road. I've talked about this in different videos. With the stuff I've done, the stuff I've said to myself for years upon years, it's gonna be a long time. Maybe I will never grow out of certain things I feel of myself, certain things, but maybe I will. The thing is, I don't know. I feel like at times I do feel like I bring zero things to this world, and then I remember what this channel is for, what this channel got created for. Got created for doing guides to stuff, doing achievement guides, doing other stuff. There's stuff on here like reaction videos and stuff, so you guys can get general reaction and get enjoyment from someone reacting to something. And there's drink reviews and stuff, which maybe you guys will use. It's more for me trying out stuff, because I didn't try out stuff anymore. I just stopped trying out new stuff, because why would I waste the money on trying something once and then never buy it again? So that gave me an opportunity to start doing that again. But this channel, I love doing guide videos. I love doing glitch videos. I love doing all that, and I continue to help people. And it's the case of, I do bring stuff to this world. I just, when I'm at my lowest point, I just don't think it doesn't come to my head. I don't know why. I will also say, from the 2.5, something like that, years of therapy that I went to, I learned very quickly, and maybe it's different for people. Those thoughts that cloud your mind, those thoughts that bring you down to your worst place, they don't leave. I was hoping through therapy and medication and stuff, they would leave. Like, they would disappear. They don't. They stay there. It's just, they're not as potent as before. It's like, the fog. There's always fog, but the fog is less dense. And some days I might get lucky and their thoughts are just gone for a little bit. They always come back though. So like, I'm used to it. I can't say I'm used to it, because this tattoo is a sign of that. It doesn't help my self-confidence is this. My self-confidence is fucking zero. My self-confidence is so low. If you wonder why I haven't ever reached out to creators of like my same size, or creators to do videos at all, this is why. My self-confidence is so fucking low. I've been in a few relationships, and every single one I got into the relationship because I'm denser than fucking steel, and they had to tell me, ask me out themselves. And it's gonna probably stay that way, because there's no way. I don't notice it. I'm going off on tangents though, but this tattoo, this tattoo, I got it because I was at the lowest point, and I needed something in place. My problem is, sometimes it's hard for me to get something, because my brain is scatterbrain. I've been this way for years upon years, probably all my life. My brain is scatterbrain. I get something to like 90% completion, and it's just hard to complete the last 10%. And it's like, Oh, I wish there was stuff. I wish I could take medicine and just get better. I don't know. I lost myself. I scattered myself off my talking point there. I did it again. I do this all the time. Oh. I definitely have things. I've been slowly getting better. I'm gonna say right now, for anyone watching this, if you find videos with record date on the 24th or 25th, and I'm off, I'm not my mostly joyous self, or I'm not as ambitious as usual, it's because of this. This video I wanted to get to you guys so much, and I finally put a date on it, and that means it has to come out. I have to force myself, because if I keep pushing this off, you guys will never know the tattoo. No one will ever know. Technically, no one knows other than this video now. I don't think my friends know. I don't think the people closest to me know. There's certain people I wouldn't have told this idea to, because they would have said this was the worst idea I could have ever done. Put in a thing that how I feel about myself on a place I can see every single day. Oh, I remember what I was saying. I have a problem putting stuff into action without it has to be something tangible or right in front of me sometimes for me to start down the path to fixing it. I've been in physical therapy for the last 2 months or whatever, and the reason why is because I started, when lifting certain things, both my hands were going numb, and that caused me to finally say, okay, something's wrong, I need to get this looked at. So this was my final not my final like chance, my final strike on myself. It was my last hurrah, my last I need to try to help get myself better. I need to focus on myself and slowly get better. And I needed something. So this was the tattoo. This was my idea. And I'm not thrilled with the idea of family seeing this. I'm not thrilled at all. Like I said, I'm releasing this on a Friday night. Christmas. Happy holiday to anybody. So, like, just happy holidays to you guys. But I'm releasing this for a time when I'm away from the family. Because I'm a coward. I'm absolutely a coward. I've always been a coward. It's easier to run away or jump off a cliff or anything along those lines than face the thing head on. It's so much easier. I think I'll end the video here. I've said what the tattoo means to me, why I got it. You guys know of what the tattoo could have been. It would have been Zero Shield, which would reference 2 anime and Halo. The other word that I have decided on. I will not say. You will not know until I get that tattoo. Technically, I'm right now planning a different tattoo. And I would say I'm still months away before I would actually get that added. Or more, I don't know. It all depends on those goals, those challenges I put in front of me. I'm gonna outro this. I'm not looking at. So, for you guys going forward, I hope this is this is very helpful for you guys if you're curious or whatever about a tattoo. You guys are gonna get 2 videos soonish. One video is about personality tests, because every time I did go for a relationship, personality, there's always these 4 letters, and it's like, this is the personality type, and I was like, I don't know what this is, so I did one for a video. And then there's also this other thing. What the hell was that called? It was, I only know because of Ray Narvaez Jr. and Lena and them. People I look up to. I'm saying right now, if I ever got into like a video, if I was ever able to get to the same stage of being in a video with like Ray Narvaez Jr. or Matt Bragg or Jeremy Dooley or Chill Chaos, I would be fucking over the moon thrilled. Maybe down the road, maybe. But I know Ray took this thing. I can't think of what it's called now. But there's another thing where it's supposed to it's basically not a quiz thing where you find out what they categorize you as. I can't think of what it's called now. I really can't. And then you guys are also getting the Icy Hot story at some point. But I will say, for the Icy Hot story, the reason that hasn't come out is I haven't decided if I wanted to tell you guys like this, or if I want to have gameplay in the background and tell you guys the story, or if it would be better if I told it to my friends, because I've never told my friends the story, and you guys can hear them talk about this and me talk about this, because there's definitely going to be questions from them, and I would answer them, and you might get even more just ridiculousness from it. I just haven't decided yet. Other than that, content should be somewhat normalized. My goal is at least 2 videos a week. There's going to be a lot more, but at least 2. If I'm feeling really sick, I will try at least get 2 videos up a week if I'm feeling sick. And there should be there'll be a video thanking you guys at 4,000 subscribers, but there will probably be at least one more video talking about my actual health. Like, I mentioned been in therapy and other stuff, and I've mentioned some other stuff I've started, but I want to have a whole dedicated video on that, and that doesn't revolve around this tattoo, and that'll be down the road. I'm sorry that this is long-winded. I don't do scripts because it doesn't feel like it's generally from the heart or from myself if I do scripts. Technically, you could go off script and that would be fine too, but something about them just throws me off. This is like 20 minutes long. I'm sorry about that. This will be in story time, the stories about myself. Like I said, if I hit those goals I put for myself, I will add a word. I'll finish the tattoo, but that could be months away still. I the tattoo I'm planning on getting, I was gonna say get the tattoo here, and then also the word, but I don't think I'm ready yet for the other half of the tattoo yet, to be perfectly honest. Because technically, I could say I did reach most of the goals I put ahead of me, and that last goal I am working on right now, so I could add the word, but that just feels like a cop out. I'm doing better. It's just certain days I'm really thrown off. One last thing I'll say, just for you, we'll talk about more of it in the video talking about my health and all that. But I'll mention it real quick. I would used to record videos. If I was feeling down, I would record videos of like games or certain things I love picking up. I will probably start doing that again. The last few times I felt really down and down in the dumps, I kind of got really sick those times. Like, it was bad sick. And we'll talk about that in other videos, but hopefully it doesn't keep happening like that, because that was not fun. But otherwise, if you guys like the video, like, you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, I recommend subscribing to the channel to keep all content. Otherwise, this has been Miss Krizigan, or Deacon, signing off. Like I said, this was about the tattoo. Long and winded, but there's a lot of extra in there that I want to say. And also, I ramble. Like I said, my brain is I'm a scatterbrained person. I just don't know why. It's been that way since childhood, maybe even longer, and I just don't know. But otherwise, if you guys like the video, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, I recommend subscribing to the channel. Hopefully, I see you guys in another video. And this will, like I said, this should come out at like 9 p.m. On Christmas. So happy holidays to everyone, and peace.